Well, just before we begin, I got followed by KRT Keedwell the other day on Instagram, so thank you for that. I was not expecting to be followed by a large company, but much appreciated, thanks. Hello and welcome. Tonight I get to experience life on the other side of the fence. So I've worked for this company before, but I've only been working for them during the days. So I've done all like the multi-drop pallet work stuff. So if you've never watched those before or you fancy doing it, little tab up in the top, where is it, right corner. I think that tonight I get to experience the other side of the fence. I get to experience the whole thing. So I'm yet doing more night shift work in another double-decker up to a hub, and then coming back down again to get the load all distributed amongst all the day shift guys. So this makes the third hub that I've been to for a company. And I have to say that this is the most complicated one out of the three, as you'll see once we get up there this evening. But yeah, as you saw, I've got a whole load of F pallets, which means I have to go to a particular warehouse. Then I have to pick up my depot stuff, which is another particular warehouse. Now, let's get cracking on. We've got to cut across country a little bit, because this hub, unlike the others I've been to, is nowhere near a motorway. It's up near Lichfield. Alright, here we are. Just coming up on the right. There's my hard hat, so I'm going to need that. First things first, we need to check in with security. Then he'll log the number of our depot down against a barcode, and then he'll give us that barcode, and then we can proceed on to site. Okay, thanks. So he recognises me from yesterday, so he didn't ask me for my thing, but there's my barcode. So that's what I use. Speed limit on site is 10 miles an hour, and that sign up front is telling us 9 miles an hour, so I'm doing good. So as we saw, got a load of F pallets, so I need to proceed to warehouse FA. Now there's two of them, there's an FA and an FB. I need to go to FA, because that's what my load is. Then we'll be turning left again at this corner and join the queue. And then that's where we have to open our curtains up. Quite early tonight, so the queue hasn't built up. Yeah, if you're going to be a hub night trunker, you've got to get used to there being like absolute pandemonium as everybody arrives at once to get unloaded. Then about 3-4 hours of absolute nothing. Then absolute pandemonium again as everyone collects their loads and heads out for the night. But this is us. I'll park up behind this truck, crack the curtains open, secure them to the back, like what that guy's doing. Wait to get unloaded. That's the curtains open. The queue's moved forward quite nicely. Well, this queue's moved quite quick. It's probably what happens when you arrive so early. Yeah, well, the last one's just pulling into the warehouse, look at that. Perfect timing. So those lights are connected to like cameras. There's one at each end of each warehouse. The forklift driver told me the other day it cost £1 million. And it basically takes a picture of your load and makes sure that the forklift drivers have done their job properly. That's what this barcode is for. I see a truck leaving. And the rules are you're not allowed to enter a warehouse unless you've been invited in by one of the forklift drivers, even if you can see a space like that. Oh, there he is. In we go for our photo shoot. Take our barcode. Scanner in. Eventually works. Line ourselves up. Back it up just a little bit. And wait for a forklift driver to do their things. So you can see all down the side there's numbers everywhere. That's the numbers of the depots. Stacking everything up in front of each number. Okay. So he's taken my key and he's going to hang it up there. And now I'm going to start to unload me. The way these forklift drivers fly around, I'm surprised there aren't any accidents. They don't have to get close to each other and whiz between and around trucks as they're trying to manoeuvre into place. You can definitely see why there's no pedestrians allowed in the warehouse. Thanks. Try and get out of here now without being like that, cut up by a forklift. Once again, grab our barcode and have our photo shoot. See if it works this time. Hey, much better. Hazards off because we're not in the warehouse anymore. Turn the lights on as well since I'm outside. Hard right, have a look at the trailer. Can't Can't see anything, no, I think it's empty. So I'm going to join the non-emergency queue. So I've got nothing on board. So my job is done now until I need to collect. Lights off. On break. 10 o'clock. 10:05. So now, in front of us, over there is the KA warehouse, and over there is the KB warehouse. And our depot has labels in both of them. There's 3 trucks. So one truck goes into KA and picks up a load. Second one goes into KB, picks up a load. And I am trailer number 3. I'm sort of like the overspill cleanup squad trailer. So I'll whip into KA once I'm called in at about 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. Pick up whatever the first truck can't pick up in there. I'll go around the block into KB, pick up whatever that second truck couldn't pick up, and close my curtains, whip back down to the depot, drop everything off, park up, done. Easy as. The only thing now, eat me dinner. Can't watch TV because I forgot my iPad, so it's going to be a very long, boring 4 hours. Oh, does he? Yeah, okay then, thanks. Okay, thanks. Yeah, see ya. Off we go, and come in, no forklifts. Do our final photo shoot. Make sure the system's happy with what we've got. Then we'll park up outside and do the curtains up. Super quick getaway. Push. Smile for the camera. Try and find some space to do my curtains up. Yeah, I'll stick it here, that'll be good enough. We're not blocking the main door anyway. There we go, turn that off, do that up. Drop the suspension to make my life easier. And then we'll do the curtains up and we'll be away. Right, curtains done up. Whatever, don't care. Lights on, suspension up. Last thing to do. Not you. Take this, hand it into the security guard. He will then scan it on his computer, and the computer system will either go, yep, you can leave, or nope, there's something wrong with the load on your truck. That's what all the cameras are for, at beginning and end of each warehouse. Yeah, all looks good to me. Yeah, all good. Strap her up, close the curtain, she's good. So that guy's going round for the second time, so's he. I've already done my 2 rounds, so I am out of here. Super duper early, earliest I've been all week. Which I'm not going to complain about since it's the last day of the week. Hey. Oh, what? Sorry? No.
What do? You go on the ramp front of the KA,
yeah.
Between the 2 doors, open your curtain to have a look to find the pallet and take it off.
Yeah, okay then, will do. Thanks. So apparently, according to the system, the computer, I've got a pallet for number 35. And not my one. Can I spin around here? I think I can. I'm going to give it a go because it saves me driving all the way around the block otherwise. Can we do that? Might just about go. Will it? Oh yeah, it will. Right, back in the queue. Attempt number 2. So it was alright. It turned out the computer's had a hiccup or something, and it misidentified one of the pallets. Luckily someone worked that out before I got to the process of opening my curtains. So I haven't wasted a huge amount of time. I've pretty much just driven around the block and not done much else really. Back. I'll just pull up to the side here and have a quick run inside the warehouse, make sure it's clear and that I can fit. Can't see nothing from here, but it does know to take a look. All is good. Set ourselves up. We've got to reverse in from around here because the yard's too full. There's too many trucks dotted everywhere. So far every day this week I've done this first try, although yesterday was a bit messy, but obviously now that I'm filming it, sod's law dictates that I have to mess it up. There's the door coming into view, aim for the door, try and get a bit more square on with the door because then that helps me out when it comes to turning it in as we go through. Start aiming towards my side, get the trailer as close to that side as possible, because then it allows me to push the trailer out to the left and get it turning as early as possible. A couple of foot on the left and about 1 on the right. So the wheels are about to draw level with the door, so we can start turning the trailer in. So we can't hit the wall on our right now, but we can hit it on our left, so we've still got to be careful of that. And by the looks of it, quite a lot of people have hit it, and I'm now starting to get through the door. So we'll turn left into the space, making sure we don't hit this bollard down on our right. And there's all the damage from previous drivers. And then we can straighten her up. That there, I reckon, is good. That's the load dropped. Just wait for our suspension to come up. Raise the lift axle. Off we go. Park up. Job done. But the plot thickens, because it turns out the computer did get it right. There is a pallet on board that shouldn't have been on board, and it was the humans that got it wrong. Lovely. Last day of the week done. Almost the entire week faultlessly done, apart from that last bit there, bringing the wrong pallet back, but hey ho. It's not my job to make sure the correct stuff is unloaded and reloaded. That's what the camera system's there for, and it done its job. But everyone ignored it. So that's what full circle looks like. So I've done the days, I've now done the nights, and now I've seen the entire operation, pretty much. Now you have as well. So you do your deliveries and collections during the day, it all comes back here, onto these, up to the hub, all switched around, and whatnot. And then comes back down here, gets sorted out, and back on the days for their deliveries to wherever they needed to go. So I don't know if this is going to be the last video or not, who knows. Coaches will be arriving very soon, and there's been a few minor changes here and there. So until next time, see you then.